Welcome to the Board Game Network. I'm going to be explaining how to play this game called Dead Last. It plays 6 to 12 players in about 45 to 60 minutes. It's called a social collusion game. It's definitely a party style game. It's a fast playing type game. You just want to be the last person to be standing while everybody else gets assassinated. So here's the setup. You deal 4 gold bars face down after you've shuffled the deck, and the deck just has bars in it that are 3, 4s, and 5s. And that means you've got 3 bars of gold, 4 bars of gold, and 5 bars of gold. And during the game you're going to get to draw from these face down, so you won't know what's in them. You're going to have a standee that's got your color in front of you, and then your deck that matches your color is going to have one of everybody else's color, plus an ambush card. So these are who you're voting for. You're voting for black, you're voting for blue. You just want to be the last survivor. And when the round ends, if you are the last survivor, you get to take all 4 gold bars. If there are 2 survivors, you go to what's called the final showdown. There's final showdown cards, 3 cards in each person's hand, and they go into a final showdown. It's kind of like rock, paper, scissors type thing. No survivors. If there's nobody that survives, they don't get any gold. Now the game ends in a 6 to 9 player game when somebody has 25 gold. Of course you don't know how much gold they have because they're drawing it and they don't show it to you. But when they get to 25, the game's over. And if it's a 10 to 12 player game, you go to 24. The highest amount of gold is the winner. And if there's a tie, then the 2 people who tie then would go to a final showdown. Now what you do is you conspire, or you communicate who to kill, and you get a minute and a half or something. So you're just going to sit back here along with all of your other players that are playing, and you're going to nod your head or point or wink or flash a color, and the goal is to be part of the majority of who decides to kill somebody, to assassinate somebody. And then once that 90 seconds is up, you actually vote. And so you just put a face down card out there. Everybody, once they're ready, they reveal. And whoever gets the most votes is out of the round. They've been assassinated. And as long as you are part of the majority of the who got assassinated, then you stay in. So if you vote for somebody who doesn't become assassinated, you're out also. And if there's a tie for most, then both targets are out, or however many, if there's 2 or 3 targets that get 3 or get 4 votes each or 3 votes each or something, then all of the targets are out. And once again, if you're not part of that majority vote, then you're out also. And then once somebody has been eliminated, they just flip their cards face up. They're out of the round. Now there's one way to protect yourself from being assassinated, and that's by playing the ambush card. If for some reason you think you are going to be the one assassinated, you, instead of you voting for somebody else, put the ambush card down. And if you are the target, in other words, the person that gets a majority vote to be assassinated, and you play the ambush card, you actually are not eliminated, but you get to pick somebody who voted for you, and they're eliminated from the round. If you play the ambush and you're not the target, then you're out of the round. Final showdown. That's everything about the game except for the final showdown. And I said it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, or it's also like the that scenario that in statistics, 2 robbers get caught. Should one of them rat on the other one. If he does, he gets less time, but the other guy gets more time. But if they both rat on each other, then they both get more time. Or if they don't rat on each other, that kind of thing. So that's actually set up like this. And you've got one card that says grab one and go. You've got steal and you've got share. Okay, here's a reference card front and back here that tells you every combination. So you and the other person in the final showdown are both going to have these 3 cards. And so you're going to pick one, place it face down. Okay, and then when you flip it up, whatever the combination is here is what happens. So if both of you decide to share, you both get 2 bars, 2 random bars from the 4 that are out there. And anytime all those are gone, then you're just going to put new bars out. If one of you decides to share and the other person decides to steal, the person who shares gets 0, the person who steals gets all 4. If both of you decide to steal, neither one of you gets any, but 1 bar goes to all the other players. If you say grab one and go, anytime you say grab one and go, you get 1 bar, no matter what the other player plays. Grab one and go versus a steal. Grab one and go gets 1, steal gets 3. Grab one and go gets 1, share gets 3. Grab one and grab one and go, you both get 1. So that's how you get some gold bars there if you end up in a final showdown. And that's really all there is to this game. And you want to be the last person left in the game. So make sure you tune into all of our videos here at the Board Game Networks. Learn about all the latest games and how to play them.